Hi YouTube, Hardly FIFA HD, and I've made you a pre-made bucket server for both Mac and Windows. So I'm going to show you how it works, how to install it, and all of that. So the file will be in the description, and you'll download it. It'll be this here, and then all you do is you extract it, and you'll get this. In here, you've got your README, which is just basically an overview. This is Notepad++. This is all described in here. Basically allows you to edit all of the plugins really easy. Great thing to use. Don't delete it, please. This is your Mac one. Okay, I've got Windows. I don't have a Mac, so I'm not 100% sure if this works because I can't run it on my computer. But basically, this is what it is. There's your plugins. So these are all the same as in the other one that I've got for Windows, but Windows is a bit more in depth because I've got Windows. So click on Windows. This here, start the server. You double click this, this will bring up a batch file. This is your console, okay, don't delete that. Your whitelists, this is the people that you allow. Go away. This is the thing that allows you to let certain people on, but by default, I've got it as, this is the server, not properties, so this is like everything. So by default, the whitelist is false. Here. This is where you put your server IP. So you copy and paste your server IP. There's no space between the equals. Your server port, that should be 255.65. Leave that the same. If you don't want people flying, change it to false, which is already by default. The nethers allowed by default. PvP is enabled by default. Difficulty is 1, so it's on easy. It's on survival. Right, the server name, you can change this to anything you want. So, for example, I'll change it to Hardly FIFA HD, and that's what the server will be called. Why it keeps going on? Nope. Your max players, I put it at 20 because that's quite a good number for most computers. If you've got quite a powerful computer, you can up it. If your computer's not as powerful, you just want it for your mates, lower it. That's how many people will be allowed. Spawn monsters, that's your mobs, so creepers, zombies, skeletons, all of that, that's there. Generate structures, I've put that as true by default. So that is your dungeons, your strongholds, your little villages. View distance, that's how far someone can see, obviously. Spawn protection, right, that's 16, but I put a factions plugin in. So you can just do /F claim safe zone, and that will claim it for your safe zone. The message of the day, that's your little bit underneath the server name. Permissions, I've already done all of this for you, so you don't need to worry about it. So you can leave that just the same. Ops, so this is your like operators. These are the people that you can make have. They'll be basically have God mode. So only give that to like your admins or no one at all if you don't want it to be that biased. Craft bucket, right? If a new version of Minecraft comes out, which it most likely will, I think it's 1.5 in a few months, a new version of Craft bucket will come out. So instead of going online and going through all that trouble of finding a new pre-made server, just re-download Craft Bucket, the latest version. It will take a few days after the 1.5 comes out because they've got to make it. And then you just click and drag it into here and call it Craft Bucket like that again. And then that will fix everything. So these are your plugins you've got. AIL is your anti-logging escape. So in a PvP mode, when you find someone, they can't PvP log. It will make them drop all their items, lose experience, all of that. Chest shop, that is chest shop, funny that. Citizens, that is, I think I can remember, that's the ranking. Essentials, that's your money, your balance, your warps, your set home, TPA here. You can edit that so it doesn't work for you by default. Factions, that is probably the highest quality PvP thing out there at the moment. and is highly used by everyone. Group Manager, this allows you to set permissions for each group. Economy, that's a better version for your money, so it allows you to work with the shop. Don't know what just happened there. Mob Arena is an arena where you can fight endless waves of mobs and you win rewards. Mob Disguise, you can give this to your donators so they can turn into a creeper, a cow, a chicken, pig. Monster Box. A lot of servers have now got creeper eggs and all of that. Monster Box allows you to get creeper eggs, change spawners and all of that. If you've got a server hub, these things here, they work. This is for your server hub, so if you want to have loads of different servers, that's there. No cheat, stops people from hacking. That, I can't remember what it is, but I know it's important. World Edit is a quick way of editing loads of terrain at the same time, so you can go from 0 to 1,000 coordinates and have it, and you just type replace block, and then it will replace all of them blocks with that one block. But it's like a little cube, so you have to go up and down, and it gets a little confusing. I'll put a tutorial on sometime later. And these are the base files here, all these Java files, that's what allows it to work. Do not delete these, or if you want to delete them because you don't want them, fair enough. But if you wanted to add a new plugin, you just download it off bucket.org. I'll put a link to that in the description, and you just find a plugin you like, click and drag it in, and then run the server, and you'll get folders like these. So let's run the server. You'll get this little box up. This is fine, normal. Depending on the amount of plugins you've got, and if it's the first time, it will take a little longer to load than this, but because I've run it before and it's all working, it is, and now it's finished, see? Server factions permissions file YML is empty, ignoring it. That's fine, because it is there, it has noticed it, but it's just choosing to ignore it because there's other ones in there, and it will clash. It's fine, ignore that. And this bit here, done. And now, this is your console. If you've ever had a normal Minecraft server, you'll know what that is. But your console is basically the hub. So you can say, if you wanted to kill someone, you type in /kill, and then you put, you do kill, not /kill, and then that will tell you what to type in game. Kills a specific player. You've also got, I think it's XP, there you go. You can give a certain amount of XP to a player. There's your warp. And that's no warps defined, so you can do set warp. And it's only in game, so you do /set warp, and then you put the name after it, and that'll set your warp where it is. And then you've also got your factions, and then if your server's lagging, and it's really, really bad, I think it's restart. It is. That is, if you type in question mark, you get all of these. It tells you everything of all of your things. You got a set jail. I think I saw in there somewhere. There, set jail. Set home. Sell. That's from one of the plugins, so you don't always have to go to the shop. Save, broadcast a message. That's from the console. That's not in game. Reload. That's it. If you reload, it will restart the server. So if it's lagging, you do reload, and there you go. It's just restarting the server. Reload complete, and it's done. See, this bit here can't keep up with the system time change. That's just a lag. That's fine. That's just because it's reloaded. And then if you just type in save, it will save it for you. And then never, ever, 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 ever close it down by clicking this. Otherwise, there will be tons of little holes absolutely everywhere. And then that's because it didn't get to save the blocks. The blocks are no longer there. The file becomes corrupt. It will still run, but it will be terrible. There will be massive gaping chasms everywhere. So we type in is stop. That's what we have to do. Type stop, and it will turn it off. And then let's save. See, save, stopping server, saving players, and then press any key to continue. I'll just press the space bar, and it's done. That's it. This is Hardly FIFA HD. Hope this was helpful. If it doesn't work, tell me about your problems in the description, and I'll try and sort it out. Thanks for watching. Like and sub.